Yo, wake up everybody, new Boruto chapter has dropped, and yo, this is some gushy ass chapter, fam. We got some greasy shit about to go down. We got Konohamaru with his Riz out here. Bro, my man's about to beg Matsuri. You know he about to clap them cheeks, fam. You guys seen them cheeks in this chapter. You already know he gonna clap them cheeks, fam. I can see Konohamaru going monkey deep in that shit. That's how you know these mans are cooking in this chapter, bro. This chapter was aight for me, but it's the gushy stuff that got me tweaking in this chapter. Now, I know y'all are like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the hell is verse talking about, bro? You guys seen what I seen, bro. Konohamaru got this fool acting up. And you guys seen my man Ryu? Bro, my man looks scary as fuck, but looking at him, he's actually a nice ass dude. You know, that right there is saying don't judge a book by its cover. This guy looks menacing as shit. Alright, this chapter was cooking. Especially with that cover page, bro, that actually looks sick. It looks like some sort of street art or something like that. But yo, that cover page looking kind of freaky, bro. You guys seen Yodo? Dog, I still can't get over that G-string shit, bro. That shit looking kind of funny. But it makes sense, alright? That's her type of character. She's a I don't give a fuck type person, so she doesn't care what she wears. She just wants to save her man, Shinki. So we start off this chapter with Sarada having a flashback of Sumire saying that, didn't you know I like Boruto, but why did you hug him in front of me? Like, yo, shut your bitch ass up. Like, literally Sumire saying that to Sarada has got Sarada tweaking in this chapter. She literally not been paying attention to anything going down. Like, those words affected Sarada pretty bad that she keeps having flashbacks of what Sumire said to her. Even Sumire giving her the side eye. Look at that. She remembers those exact details. Bro, Boruto gave Sumire the side eye. Now Sumire gave Sarada the side eye. Bro, she's out for revenge, man. She's out for blood. I'm telling you, dogs. Sumire is gonna do some fucked up shit that's gonna screw up Boruto and Sarada, and then she's gonna regret it. It's like, oh no, what have I done? But to me, it doesn't matter what Sumire does because I still believe BoruSara is going to be endgame and Sarada is going to confront Sumire saying, yeah, I like Boruto and what are you going to do about it? You haven't even made a first move or anything. Because the way I see it, Yodo is going to help Sarada recognize her feelings, especially the way in this chapter Yodo says that she's going to do whatever she can to save Shinki. Sarada looked at her and like it kind of clicked into her mind. You can tell that she's like, yo, I would do the same thing for Boruto. I would do whatever to save him. And that makes sense. Back in chapter 78, 79, 80, she ran out and disobeyed Shikamaru's order saying that I'm gonna do whatever I can to save Boruto. So that's why I say Boruto and Sarada are gonna be endgame. So then the Konoha ninjas come up to Ryu and Matsuri. They confront them and bro, at that moment, yo, Matsuri goes into shock. She sees Konohamaru and bro, that fish market started dripping, fam. You can tell, bro, like look at her face and shit. This is way worse than Ida. At one point she's even hiding behind Ryu, bro. Like look at that. That's how you know Konohamaru, he got that shit dripping. So then upon confronting them, Konohamaru has a flashback of what Shikamaru was telling him, saying that, bro, Matsuri likes you, so I need you to like play her and shit, and then once she trusts you, I need you to backstab her ass. Which, in this case, Konohamaru's like, dog, I don't know if I could do that. But Shikamaru says, yo, I'm not Naruto. This is how we do it when I'm Hokage. And honestly, I see Shikamaru as a true leader. Like, he's thinking real Hokage type shit. Where he's like, yo, I'm not doing this the baby way. Like, we getting this shit done, we getting this shit done. You know, like, that's what it is. Like, it is what it is type scenario, you know? So then Shikamaru explains that once you defeat them, they're gonna drop the plant Tussie, and you guys gotta pick that plant Tussie up, bring it back to the original tree, and then you can restore them. But he says that before you can take that plant Tussie, you gotta make them trust you, because these shinjus are like newborn beasts. You gotta imprint on them. And in this case, that is true, because Jorah doesn't explain anything to them except what their instinct is. And their instinct is to eat specific people. In this case, Shikamaru is telling Konohamaru, imprint on them, thinking that, yo, you're the nice guy and shit, and then boom, stab them right in the back and take that plant Tussie by force. Which this also leads me to another theory, which I am actually going to make another video on this, no cap on that. There is something more to the shinjus and hunting the person their instinct is telling them to. I'll talk more about that in a different video, alright? That shit's coming, alright? No cap about that, fam. But getting back on hand, Shikamaru tells Konohamaru, this is what you gotta do, alright? And this is for the survival survival of mankind, so you gotta put your feelings aside. Because I think low-key Konohamaru is like, yo, I don't want to make this girl fall for me and then I have to backstab her. I feel like low-key that's gonna affect him pretty deep psychologically. And Konohamaru is kind of on the lovey-dovey side too. You guys remember back in, I think it was around episode 115 to 120, where he met Ramon and like he kind of started having feelings for her. But honestly, I was not expecting Konohamaru and Moegi to be a thing. I was expecting Konohamaru and Hanabi to be a thing. But deep down, they kind of did hint us that Moegi low-key does have feelings for Konohamaru, but they never went into it. In Two Blue Vortex, I could see Ikimoto actually going into the romance department pretty hard. Especially with what we got recently in the last 16, 17 chapters. Bro, we have Aida going crazy over Boruto and Kawaki. We have Sarada and Sumire going back and forth right now over Boruto. And now we got Moegi, aka Matsuri, going crazy over Konohamaru. Bro, I'm telling you, they are focusing in the romance department in Two Blue Vortex. The first part of Boruto was all about building up the characters and kind of the alien stuff. And then getting into TBV, they're now focusing on the romantic level. Because once the romantic level is set, then they could get on to the end game of ending the ships near the end of the series. So then getting on to the next stuff, Konohamaru sits with Matsuri, and bro, I have a feeling Konohamaru about to do some freaky stuff on the lows. Alright, like he's sitting down with Matsuri, you already know what my man thinking, bro. He about to get some from Matsuri, fam. Konohamaru's all about that life, alright? My man literally has his own sexy jutsu too, so you already know he's about that life. But while Konohamaru gets his sucky, Ryu explains to Sarada and Mitsuki that Jura respects the Hidden Leaf Village. And it makes sense though, because Jura is not really trying to fight anybody. He just wants to fucking read, bro. So while all that stuff is happening, we have Boruto and Koji talking to each other saying, yo, what's their chance of survival? Koji tells Boruto that it's not that high, but they should be able to defeat them. Boruto's like, nah, bro, don't cap to me right now. I asked you for a number. Boruto is bluntly staring at Koji saying, dog, like, I need you to tell me, bro, what is it? And he's like, yo, either way, you're not going out there. I'm not going to tell you. So I think this is showing that Boruto is actually worried about Mitsuki, Konohamaru, and Sarada, thinking that they will not be able to defeat them. But I think Boruto is not thinking clearly here because he is thinking a bit more emotionally, saying that he doesn't want his team getting hurt. But Boruto is going to have to trust his team to defeat the Shinjus without him. He's going to recognize that, yo, they're strong on their own. They don't need me like that. So then he could leave everything into their hands. Because right now, I think Boruto thinks that they are weaker than him. Which, I'm going to be honest, it is true. They aren't as strong as Boruto. But I think this is a chance for Mitsuki and Sarada to show how strong they've gotten. Even Konohamaru, who's supposed to be a Hokage candidate, it's going to show how strong he's gotten too. So with this happening, we are going to get to see Mitsuki and Sarada fighting and most likely see Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan. But I do also think that Boruto is gonna come and save Sarada or Mitsuki because I think Jura is gonna pop up when he sees that the other Shinjus are in trouble. Which I have another video for that too, alright? Yo, I ain't capping, dog. I'm gonna bring out some videos, alright? It's been a long time since I made some shit, but I think it's time, you know? There'll be a little short videos, but that's aight. So then getting back, Koji tells Boruto that I cannot send you out there because you will die this time. Because if you do go, Jura will 100% kill you. And Koji is not even bluffing when he's saying that. He literally says that if you do go there, I could see in one timeline that you will literally die. And it does make sense because Koji did explain to Boruto a few chapters ago saying that I've seen multiple timelines where you do eventually die by Jura's hands. And so Boruto going out there, he does die by Jura. And what's funny is Boruto could actually teleport out there right now because Mitsuki did find his metal sign that allows him to use Flying Raijin to teleport to it. So if Boruto really wanted, he could teleport to them right now. But I think Boruto is gonna stay put because Koji says that you are the one thing we cannot lose. And that is true because Boruto is the one who has to reset everything. He, along with Aida and Koji, are anomalies, aka singularities, that need to fix the future and the timeline. So then to end off the chapter, we have Amado receiving the biggest back shot, and that is from his boy Kawaki. Kawaki comes up behind Amado while he's trying to lit a cigarette, snatches a cigarette out of his hands, and pins Amado against the wall, bro. And he about to do some freaky shit saying, dog, I think it's time for you to draw out all my powers. So this is telling us that Kawaki is pissed off that Amado has been holding back on Kawaki, and he put his defensive capabilities on high rather than giving Kawaki any offensive abilities. And what I do think Amado is going to do next chapter is that he's going to deactivate Kawaki right here, saying that you can't hurt me. I have special control control over you. And this is going to show Kawaki that he's not truly free from anyone, and Amado has control over him in case he does try to attack him. But I do think Amado is going to put Kawaki at 100% power, because even Amado knows that no one could take on the shinjus. Literally the only people that can have to have some godlike powers, and that is Boruto and Kawaki. So that's it for this chapter. Fam, this chapter was greasy. This chapter was straight dripping wet, especially by Matsuri. Dog, I gotta see what happens next chapter. Like, I'm trying to see Konohamaru clap them cheeks, fam. You guys seen that shit when she first dropped, bro. She got them cheeks. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And do actually stay tuned for more videos, alright? Like I said, we are gonna make them. They may be a little short videos, but shit, it is what it is, you know? So, see you guys next time.